Need one of us to take a look at that?
Nah, I'm good. Thanks for helping bring the body down.
Yeah, no problem. Are you sure?
Nah. Thanks for asking, though. I'm gonna have it checked on later. I gotta bring one of the kids home. Lord knows she's seen enough.
I gotta go lock something up real quick.
Let's get started with the autopsy report.
I'm sorry, James. I'm so sorry.
There's blood trauma to the temple of the victim, most likely causing an acute subdural hematoma. The mask appears to be ripped from said trauma. Both eyes appear to have lacerations with hemorrhage around. There's a deep laceration on the left cheek, also one on the chin. Blood's leaking from the nose and mouth as well.
Drop the weapon now! I'm warning you, drop the weapon!
You gonna be okay?
I think so.
You get some rest.
You too. If you can.
I still got plenty of work to do. You take care.
Hey, I'm really sorry about Sheriff Baker.
Thank you.
Good night.
You have a good night.
Williams, come in.
This is Williams.
Sir, there's been an attack at Haddonfield Memorial.
An attack?
Yes, sir. The body is missing.
I got us some hot chocolate.
Expect delays.
Thank you.
Personal property and restricted access to public buildings. Expect traffic delays and restrictions.
Breaking news. A woman has notified officials to keep on the lookout for a mysterious man that has been lurking around the home of citizens on Broadway Road. Probably just some kid playing.
Oh my god, Dad, that's
Halloween.
Vanessa's street.
But you never can be too sure these days.
I have to go call her.
God, thank God.
Williams, what the hell are you doing here?
I thought something happened to you. I tried to call, but it went straight to voicemail.
Take a deep breath. Relax. We're fine. Tell me what's going on.
John, he's still alive.
What?
Dad? Vanessa didn't answer.
Lauren, stay out here.
Yes, sir. They're both pretty shaken up. Yeah, we have them sitting right up there. Hey, I want that body to stay.
Williams, what the fuck happened?
Look, I tried to call and warn you. We brought the body back to Haddonfield Memorial. I dropped Vanessa off here, and as soon as I pull up, we get a call about an attack from the hospital. He killed 2 doctors and one of my men.
It's gonna be much more if we don't get a move on. Where's Sheriff Baker?
He's gone.
I should have fucking checked to make sure he was dead.
You did all you could have. Look, we're dealing with something way beyond me.
What do we do?
We need to get back to the station and create a plan. Let's go.
Who knew I'd be so good at beer pong?
Yeah, you destroyed it out there.
Next time you're on my team. We'll see about that. Anyway, I'm gonna head home. Do you guys need a ride?
No, I live down the street, so I'll just walk.
Sam, are you sure you're good to drive though? Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, asshole. You wanna get the fuck out of the way? Aren't you too old to be trick-or-treating anyway? Look, man, if you don't move, I'm gonna get on the phone with the police. Okay, fine. Let's see what the cops have to say.
Sir, we just got a call of another murder. We already got that call. It's been handled.
No, this one's brand new. Just came in about 2 minutes ago.
Round up every available officer, meet us in the conference room now.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Did you see that? That shit was crazy.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
Hey, that didn't take long.
I got us something.
You got the good stuff.
Yeah, something special for Halloween, right? Anybody up for a pour?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah, so what are we watching?
Oh, it's called Sally.
Oh. Fucking trick-or-treaters, man.
Cheers. Save me some candy. Hey, we better have some candy, right?
All right, man. I brought you here because you are my most reliable officers. And I know you all are probably wondering what's going on with all these back-to-back murders. so I'll keep it short and straight to the point. Michael Myers is still alive, and he's still out there. I know what you're thinking. Like, how can a man survive everything that he's been through? Well, right now, that isn't our priority. Our top priority is making sure that our town is safe. We don't know a damn thing about this guy other than he can take one hell of a beating. But we have someone who knows a lot more about him than any of us. Mr. Johnson, I'm sorry. Dr. John Tate, Laurie Strode's son. He will fill you in on what we're up against.
Myers has zero emotion. He has no motives. If he sees, he kills. He's also very unpredictable. One second he's killing somebody, the next, he's gone, hunting his next prey. Do not think of him as like some big dumb animal, because I can assure you he is very intelligent and he will always be one step ahead of you if you don't use your heads. Myers was born into this darkness, and his addiction is killing. Do not think of him as some ordinary man, because I can assure you, he is much, much more than that.
So what's the plan? We'll be putting our entire town on lockdown. No one gets in, no one gets out. I want nobody on these streets other than our police department and Myers. Now, the people of this town, they'll be boarding up their homes and making sure that all of their doors are locked. Your job is to find him. We need to be ahead of him. Now, myself, John, and Lauren, we'll be going door to door, making sure everyone is locking up. Now, with that being said, we are up against a monster. One that has haunted this town for 40 years. 40 fucking years. That ends tonight. Everybody understand the mission?
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
Hustle, man. Let's move it. This town is depending on us to keep them safe. You will not falter. You will not quit. You will not go down without a fight.
All right, the men are dispersed. Once something comes through, we will plan on to go down.
Sir, someone's here to see you.
Not now, Deputy. As I was saying.
It's important,
Wait,
sir.
Who?
Sheriff Baker's wife.
You two go wait in my office.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I've seen a ton of them too.
I've heard so many police sirens drive by tonight.
Probably just out patrolling because it's Halloween.
Hopefully.
Are you leaving soon?
Yeah, soon.
How much longer are you gonna be?
30 minutes or so?
Okay, let me know when you leave.
I will.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Stupid psych class.
Sean.
Hey, Jasmine.
Where's James? He hasn't answered my calls. Is everything okay? Sean? Where is James?
I'm sorry, Jasmine.
You're scaring me, Sean.
Sheriff James Baker was killed in the line of duty tonight, protecting the people of this town.
How did he die?
Jasmine, I don't think you really want to hear that.
Sean, you will tell me how he died.
James went into the abandoned state penitentiary tonight after a young girl named Lauren Tate went in there to protect her dad from Michael Myers. I didn't know he went in there until after everything was over. Like, I told him to stay outside with Lauren's friend, but he didn't listen.
You never change, do you? Always running into trouble? And then my husband, he had to bail you out.
Jazz, if I took him in there, he would have been at risk of getting hurt. That's why I told him to stay outside.
And now look what happened. He is gone, and he is not coming back. If you would have just stayed by his side and worked together, he might still be here. If he didn't have to chase after you, he would still be here. Myers. Is he dead? You better find him, Sean.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
I have an idea. Deputy Hudson.
What can I do for you, Mr. Tate?
I need to get in here.
Do you have permission to go in there?
Look, man, I don't have time to be answering 20 questions, okay? Either you help me get in or I'm gonna find somebody that is.
Sorry, sir. I can get fired for something like that.
Oh, come on, man. Fuck!
What are you doing trying to get in there?
Trying to get something on Myers.
For someone who studies him from head to toe, wouldn't you know everything there is? Well, you're not gonna find much in there.
Where's all the evidence then?
It was destroyed. The state came and took all of the files and evidence on that night. They even came and took everything from Haddonfield Library because too much research showed that a number of Smith Grove employees and officers had turned up dead once it was closed. And then on November 1st, 1998, when I was just a deputy, 2 officers were found dead in front of the abandoned sanitarium.
You said November 1st, 1998?
Yes, why?
Do you know if there was anything in the evidence that pointed to an attack in Summer Glen, California?
Not too sure. But I do believe there was something about a possible sighting of him. Yeah, yes.
The night before that, he tried to kill my mother. She wanted to kill him so badly that
That what?
she drove herself insane. She made up some story about how she cut his head off with an axe. Yet she was sitting in the same spot all night after facing off with him. The officers must have picked him up down in the woods, and he transferred him there. And that's where he killed those 2 other cops. And he remained there for years.
What do you mean? You told me Grandma just moved away.
She did, after she was released from the psychiatric hospital of Summer Glen.
For what?
Psychosis. It's when somebody loses some contact with reality. They experience hallucinations and believe things that aren't true. With her case, it was all Myers. All the years of trauma and running from him and then having to see her loved one slaughtered in front of her, all those feelings were repressed. She used to tell me all the time when we lived in Summer Glen that she would see him walking towards her and then standing far away and just stalking her. Your grandma was getting the medical help after fending him off. She started getting into her own head that he wasn't actually dead. So she grabbed an officer's gun. She yelled she's gonna finish him off once and for all. After she was restrained and they were taking her away, she was yelling how she's gonna cut his head off. Myers was already long gone. She was then taken to Summer Glen Psychiatric Hospital where she was diagnosed. After some time, the doctors finally questioned her. She kept saying, "He isn't dead." And I finished the job. Even though there wasn't any beheading, she was fully convinced that she killed him.
Oh my God. You kept this in all this time?
I didn't want to involve you, Lauren.
Hold on. You knew that all of that had happened and you didn't tell Sheriff Baker and I? We would have taken this way more fucking serious.
This should have been taken serious from the start.
You knew that Myers was in Summer Glen, but you told us that it wasn't confirmed to be him and that I think it was him. How are we supposed to take you serious when you say I think a serial killer that allegedly died over 40 plus years ago is still out here killing people?
What was I supposed to do? Tell you that my mom's imagining that she's cutting someone's fucking head off? If I would have told you that, you wouldn't have believed me. Hell, even the factual information that I told you, you and Baker didn't believe.
My best friend died tonight because of you. If you would have just told us the truth, he'd still be here.
Truth or not, you had people dying to an unknown man. You should have been able to put together all the pieces about what I was saying. I told you that people in this town were in grave danger and that it was on you. Maybe if you had done your job and actually cared about the people in this town, maybe Baker would still be alive.
Dad!
You want to blame somebody? You blame yourself.
Shit!
Is somebody there? Hello?
Officer Williams. We just got a call of another attack. Dialer called 911. Next thing we know, line went dead.
What's the address?
57 Park Avenue.
All right, we'll go by the house ourselves to investigate. Hudson, get our department ready for lockdown. Send officers over to make sure all parties are locked down and everyone is secure. Tell the town to lock their doors. Get every single entrance and exit to this town secure. No one in, no one out.
Yes, sir.
Williams, I don't mean to micromanage this situation, but there's a high chance that Myers isn't there when we arrive. We need to start thinking ahead.
She's right, Williams.
Well, let's just talk about that on the way, shall we?
Attention Haddonfield townspeople. By order of the Sheriff's Department, all townspeople are advised to stay indoors. This is not a drill.
Hey man, appreciate it.
Oof! Hey, turn the music down. Hey officers, what's up?
How we doing?
Good, you here for the party?
Nope. Fortunately, I have to be the bearer of bad news and ask you to shut the party down.
Seriously? What for?
Look, can't sugarcoat anything, so I'm just gonna tell you what's going on. We have the city going on lockdown because we've had murders going on all over town.
Wait, like real murders?
Real murders, yes. So please do what we say, ask these people to leave, don't make us come back.
Sure thing, officer.
Johnson, I want you to stay here and make sure that this party gets cleared. If you see anything, you let us know.
Copy.
Have a good night, kids. Be safe.
Johnson, come in. Do you have a status report from Hudson? Hello? Hello?
Oh hey, cool costume and all, but you can go home. Party's over.
your magic feet.